Sir, you could just tell us that, like, block down there. I know about like being difficult. I want to show you.
Well,
10 seconds.
I wouldn't do that all the time.
You do it every time you do it to me.
Because I like fucking with you.
It's annoying sometimes.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
All right, it's 4 o'clock, and let us know we're on TV.
You should be on TV. There's this black screen right now.
All right, it's like,
It's like not on 4.
Put the service out. Don't look on here. It's black here too. Just sit down right here. I'm upstairs, okay?
Okay.
All right. He says it's going on. He's holding it.
All right.
So just press record and comes down.
There we are.
All right. Hello, this is the Cube. While we're getting everything up and ready and prepared, we have a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, so if you're watching this live, you don't see us.
You're watching this live, wait for a few hours. Keep going.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Reggie.
I'm Carrie.
Take the elevator. Take the elevator upstairs.
All right.
Keep going, don't stop talking. Might not be live right now, but
There's a phone right there.
we might not be
We're not
live
live
right now.
but we're being recorded. I know.
But we can still talk. Come on, don't.
Oh no. Okay, so
See, I'm
What's
the
it-
glue that holds it together.
because I'm very shy and awkward in person, I'm scared to talk to people.
Okay, but it's nobody in this room.
There's lots of people at home watching.
This is
probably later.
This is Gary. You can talk to Gary like he's on the.
Wow.
We're gonna go to questions right now, which they are loading
Yeah.
the stuff up, so the one will be hearing the questions. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Well,
So
let's talk about our day. How was your day going?
well, I did.
Great.
Yeah, I did this another show earlier with Pastor Sadie.
Oh, really?
I'm helping her out with her show Rise Again.
Okay, well, give her a shout out. Hey, how you doing?
Pastor Sadie, if you're watching at home, hey.
Yeah. You left. I didn't know you had a show today. I
Yeah.
was so surprised by that.
Yeah, we did an episode of Geek Out earlier, and we've been working our butts off.
Oh, we're trying to get the name out there. Maybe get something out of this.
Yeah.
But if not,
I really want to talk about that board game idea I was talking about earlier.
Oh, is it? You're on TV.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hey.
All right, we're
We're
finally
live
on.
now.
We're live now. All right, I'm Kenneth, just in case we didn't want to hear it.
I'm Reggie.
I'm Carrie.
And this is the
The
Q.
Q.
All right. Where the Q is where people are talking about different opinions, different options, different things that's going on in the world. I'm gonna be talking a little fast because I just had a little bit of coffee.
A little, more like.
A cup of coffee, and now I'm overexcited and
It was
And now we're live. We're
now
live.
over the board to going off the pace. All right then.
Kenneth, calm down. Breathe.
All right.
Breathe.
All right.
A little bit jitty.
Now.
A little bit jitty.
anyway,
we was
what
talking
else?
about our day.
Yeah, and I was.
Yeah, he was talking about all the things that's going on. So
Yeah.
again, what's going on?
Well, I mean, helping other people out with shows like Miss Sudie Landry.
A louder.
Sudie Landry and Miss Pastor Sadie Thompson, Bishop Albert Thompson. I've been doing their show Rise Again recently,
okay.
so they're probably seeing reruns of that.
So stay out. Why is that too, y'all? It'll be on TV too. So,
Yeah.
what about your day? How's your day going, man?
It was going good.
Okay, cool.
I got the new issue of The Walking Dead.
Oh, Walking Dead, which is a good show. I love that show. I can't wait for the next episode to start soon. I think February
February 8th.
February 8th will be good. I can't wait to see that.
And tonight's the mid-season finale of Arrow.
Oh, can't wait to see it.
The Flash was good last night
It
too.
was a jaw dropper.
Yeah.
But it was different things that's going on in the world. We're finally back online, so that's good. Let's talk about different topics. Let's start with you. What you want to talk about?
Let's see. What I wanted to talk about was like I was thinking about doing it as a board game, but something that's really been bugging me a lot lately.
Yes.
People do this all the time. Is this one-upping thing,
Yeah.
where it's like, like, let's say like your dog gets run over by a car, sit down with somebody and you're crying and you're upset about that. Your friend's like, well, at least you didn't blah, 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 blah.
The
Yeah.
one up in.
I know, and it really bugs the crap out of me. If it bugs crap out of you guys at home, let me know. You know?
Yeah, that's all this is, all that kind of
Does
stuff.
it bug you too? I mean, this whole thing where it's like, okay, let's like, you know, you're like your mom could get shot, and then somebody be like, oh yeah, well at least your mom didn't get struck by lightning 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I cannot stand when people.
I mean, what the
One
hell?
uppers are.
What the
I
hell's
cannot
up
stand
with
it.
that?
It's
You
I
know?
know.
It's
Because,
like you get your finger cut off, and they're like, well, at least you didn't get
Because
your arm broken like I did.
They want to be the center of attention of what's going on. That's why they one upping people.
Yeah, it's like, why are you doing that?
It's
Well,
retarded.
it's not a competition, and it's like I said, you know, my dog didn't really die, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if
As an
something like that
example.
happened, you know, like,
Yeah, it's weird that people use that as a way to say what you're stuff you better than me because something worse happened to you. Come
yeah,
on.
it's like I don't want to do that as a board game, and then like I think it would be fun to sell it as a board game where it's like, you know, there's like you roll the dice and like you land on a certain number, and then there's cards, and there's like 1 through 5.
Yeah, if I can say a group of people at home all depressed because they're playing this game, and they just stop like in the middle of each game to say, you know what, this is stop right now.
I can't
I
do this.
can't stand this no more.
Let's take a 20-minute
This
break.
is close too much to home. And I don't think it would be good as a board game because you have that one person in that group that says you say something that don't even seem possible.
Yeah.
And the person said, "What's wrong with you?"
This just reminds me.
It just remind me of that person who did that. I said, "Wow, I didn't think that's real." I'm just
We were
making
just playing
I'm
around.
just making this up and just good to go.
It's like that game. It's a game we used to play when I was younger with the friends. You know, we get beers and we go. I never. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you say like, well, I never did this. And
Yeah.
then, like if somebody did, they had to. You know, it's like you ever did that?
No,
They
no.
actually
Oh,
did
yeah.
that. They actually did that
What?
on an episode of The Walking Dead with Beth and Daryl.
Yeah, that's what they do with milk, huh?
no,
no.
moonshine.
Moonshine. Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. All right. We're talking about board games. What board games should not be played in real life?
Monopoly caused a lot of fights
Dude,
growing up for me.
Now-
that one and Risk.
you know what?
People get really serious about those 2 games.
Dude, all right, Monopoly, yes. Especially when you get a bank teller, people will go crazy. Especially when they made a new Monopoly game. Now you use your credit card,
Yeah.
swipe it, it puts the money in for you.
Wow.
Oh, that's just taking it too far.
Yeah.
But I noticed that like they do monopolies for everything.
Well, look at Battleship. Battleship was a game that drove people mad.
I mean, because a lot of people would like,
Move their piece.
yeah, they cheat.
And
You're
it's
like,
like,
I'd say like B7.
it's like B7. It's like,
Hold on, let me check, make sure.
no, I don't think this right.
What's that
That's
over
real.
there?
What are you
There's a
doing
big
with
distracting
your-
thing
what are you
behind
doing?
you.
What are you doing with your hand?
There's a big distracting thing
And that's
behind
why-
you. Look.
And what? That's why. But Battleship was one of the games that evolved into what it is now. Because if you look at it,
Yeah.
at first you get to call it out,
Yeah.
and after you call it out, it's easier to say hit or miss. And now when they made the electronic Battleship
Yeah.
game, where you could say it now, and it actually tells you just hit them. It's like, oh crap, the machine just ratted me out.
Yeah, they had that when I was a kid. I remember that one.
Remember Electric Battleship?
Yeah.
I remember that. I used to play that all the time with my dad.
Yeah, I used to play Monopoly with my family a lot when I was younger. And
Hated Monopoly. That game took
Oh, we got a
so.
caller.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, Red. I'm Kenneth. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Hey.
We talking about board games. Board games that people remember when they was young.
Monopoly.
I hate it. Why everybody love Monopoly so much?
Because it's money.
It's fake money.
Yeah, but
Yo.
it's just fun.
Huh?
Another game y'all shouldn't play in real life. Ouija board.
No,
You know, I don't
those things
believe in
aren't
Ouija
real.
board. I don't believe in that.
Um,
I'm black.
yeah.
Stop using that as an excuse.
It's true. How many times you heard of somebody using Ouija board that's in the ghetto, living in the ghetto? None.
Hey.
How many times you
hey,
heard of
hold on.
or what?
Just because they don't talk about it, don't mean it don't happen.
Oh, it doesn't happen.
Yep.
It doesn't happen. How many times?
Ghosts don't believe in you. Mean just because you don't believe in ghosts, they don't mean
They don't
carry
believe
on
in
with
you.
stuff.
Yeah.
No.
It's like Freddie told that girl, I don't believe in you, I believe in you.
Yeah, but you know what?
Huh?
Which didn't make sense at all. People stopped believing in him, then he lost his powers.
Cause he's fear, he's pure fear.
So it doesn't make sense to say he said that, I don't believe in you, but
Well, at the time, they were afraid of him.
yeah, but not no more now. People don't believe him no more. So how you doing, caller?
Huh?
So how you doing, caller?
Pretty good.
Names, talk about something that gets on your nerves.
What grinds your gears?
What grinds your gear?
I don't know.
I have no clue. Nothing grinds your gear. All right, so
Well, I have to say, like, kids, like, how kids are bad in, like, Walmart, and, like, the mama wants to whip them in the store. Like, don't do that in front of people. Go whip them in the bathroom.
oh, people are shy to do
Like,
that these days.
Like, don't make a scene.
You don't see that? I'm not being racist. That's all they I am.
I
Yeah, I
love
see
when you
that.
say that. I'm gonna hunker down for a good story.
It's amazing how you see that one parent that says, you know what? I'll wait till you get home. And you see that one black parent saying, listen here, you won't get it. You won't get it. You won't. Oh.
Wow.
No, I
Yeah,
think-
then you go picking them up by one arm.
That's why you say, get it here. You're like, I think we just raised them better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think there was a book by like a black psychiatrist that actually said beat them. And saying beat the kids, you know.
I don't get that book. Because that's what I do with my kids. Beat them. I'm just
I'm glad you don't have kids.
Beat your cat.
beat them now. I trained them young and naive. That's why they flinch every time I raise my hand like this up. Like
Throwing
that.
poppers at him sure did.
And the cat's it.
And your pellet gun.
Oh wow.
I'm throwing
Anyway,
poppers at
thanks for
him.
calling, caller.
You're welcome.
Alright.
And just press the
All
right
right,
button.
bye.
But yeah, board games, certain games that's remember
I
you was
can't remember the
young.
name of it, but there was this one. I don't know if you remember this one, but it was like this whole board was like this huge island, and you roll the dice. You gotta move the island. You gotta get to the top of this mountain on the island, and there was like this thing that was supposed to be like this like Hawaiian god that would spit fireballs.
No, sir.
And then there was like marbles, and then like if you roll a certain dice it would like, you had to roll the thing down there. If it hit your guy, knock it down, you have to go back to the beginning. And you're supposed to get to the top, get all these diamonds, and come back to the bottom.
I've never heard that game before.
You never heard of that one?
No.
I don't
dude.
even remember what it's called, but I had it. It was like this.
How old are you?
33.
Oh,
Wow.
the law.
I got it at like a garage sale when I was a kid, but it was missing pieces. Like a lot of the games I got from like garage sales,
God, games that people never heard of before.
and like they always came with missing pieces. That was the funniest thing I remember as a kid. Is like I always get them like missing pieces. It's like there was that one. What was that one where like they had it was like a square, and you had to put the things in here before it like popped up. Pop
Oh.
it or pop up or
I know what you're talking about. It had a timer.
yeah. That
What
came
was
out,
that? Pop It? No, it wasn't Pop It. Ah, shoot.
It was.
They had the 80s and the early 90s was a weird time to be a kid because they came out with some weirdest toys. Like there was like this thing I thought was so stupid. I've never actually met anybody who actually had one, and I could see why. Remember the Skip It?
That thing,
That thing is like
that thing that goes around your leg?
yeah, and then you do like that.
Actually, I had that.
I did too.
I had that
Did
too.
that work?
Oh, back then when I was thin, yes. Because I was like this.
Skip it, skip it.
That was.
Then you
so
realize how
loud.
tired some of you are. It's like,
Wow.
I'm
It
done.
had like a timer on it.
Yes, it had a
Yeah.
timer on it.
I just remember the
and
commercials.
see how many you could do.
Wow. It's worse than Bop It either. Yeah, it's like
Oh,
too much work.
Well, back then we actually waited for things to happen, and
Nowadays, people want things so quick, and that's why I say technology has ruined
it's
our.
creepy. Did you see the commercial for like these new like watch cell phone things? Actually have like a tracking device on it for kids.
Oh wow.
Okay, is that taking it too far?
No. This
It's like
Matter of
okay,
fact-
like if your kid gets
Well-
kidnapped, it'd be like good, but then the first thing a kidnapper's gonna do is like take.
that's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said they should put chips inside kids when they're born.
Well, they do when they're
Wow.
babies, but they
No,
take them out.
keep it in when they're born. Keep it in.
Really?
Yep. I will put my kids I'll put a
Here we
chip.
go, guys.
I'll put a chip right in her head, and she'll say, "Dad, how did you know I was around?" Because God's always watching you.
Wow, really?
Yeah, but you seen the signs actually like put like tracking devices in teenagers' cars. Parents are encouraged to do that.
Oh, of course.
But what's gonna stop the kid from getting in a different car?
That's why you put it in them. In them. She had to cut her freaking finger off to get that chip out of her.
Wow.
Does you want that chip out of you? You want that chip out of you? I had some pliers. Go ahead, cut it off. Cut your finger off.
It's like,
I encourage you.
that's like I saw an episode of Criminal Minds where this guy, he took this, basically he believed like, he was like this guy who lost his mind, and he like took these people on a train hostage, and like one of them, like they did a sleight of hand, but like he had scars all over him.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
And he
They faked it.
basically, he made it look like he pulled out a tracking device in his hand,
Yeah.
in his wrist.
Yeah.
But like, if you put that in someone, they're just gonna like, you know,
Cut it.
cut
Yeah.
it and pull it out.
If they that's why you make it small, and you put it in their bloodstream. Yeah.
Like nanobites?
Nanobites do is this.
Yeah, they do, but they're
They-
really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I could see someone, going to the store, give me, the tiniest tracking device to put in my daughter.
Put it on-
Okay.
Put on something that she would never take off.
Yeah.
I'll plant it in her clothes.
Yeah, I can see that. Like,
I'll put it in her food if
yeah,
I had
Frank
to.
Nelson would be the guy who's selling it to you, and you'd be like, "Yes, you want to put
Wow.
a tracking device in your child."
How far is too far in tracking your kids down these days? I say there is no such thing as any no deep far.
I could see you you tracking your daughter goes, "I'm going to school, Dad, bye, I love you."
And I'll be jumping
The
from tree to tree.
The second she goes, you're like, you don't,
I'll make this whole day
like-
of wearing different disguises.
you call a
You have like a
cab,
boat with holes in it, and your hook up like this.
I could see her she goes off to school and you don't get in your car, you call a cab and you're like, alright, follow that girl. Don't make it too obvious.
Oh no, I would not use
do
a
it.
cab. I would get different masks, mustaches, makeup, and I would dress as different people, a hobo. I would dress as a real person. I would go out in the world just to watch her grow up.
Wow.
Or do you just be a parent?
What? Wow, too much work right there.
So you're gonna go the other route?
By watching her the other way?
Why don't you just hire like a private detective to follow
Whoa!
her
I
around?
want to do this myself.
He could be
Even on her date, even if she on her first date, I'll be there. The angry waiter who's always trying to get things done but could never understand why.
I could see I could see your daughter on a date and you're dressing up as the waiter and you're like, coffee? And she said no, and he's coffee? No. And you're like, oops. And you spill it on him and he's like, oh, what'd you do that for?
There's no distance of
and
how
he-
far
and
you
he's
can
like-
go to
and you're
I
like,
mean, if you love your
and
child,
you're like,
yeah. but-
sorry, date's over, I guess you'll have to go home now.
today's over. You can go home now.
You could bring the food out and you spill it on him.
I can see that, you'd be like-
sorry,
I like-
date's over.
It's like your daughter be looking at you like, you look familiar. You'd be like, I'm just a black Italian guy.
He's a black Italian.
It's a me, Mario.
I'm
Wow.
just a typical black Italian, you know?
You know, the mushroom is a little bit less spaghetti.
You don't speak Italian.
Yeah?
Where's
You don't really
Luigi?
speak Italian, do you?
I know I don't.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, you cannot.
Wait, did you say Kenneth?
I mean, it's a me, it's the dolly dad.
Loading dad.
I knew it.
But we have different things in the world.
I don't know, it's just funny when you look at it like that. It's-
No.
But it's,
Alright.
it's like people are just,
What's people what?
yeah, I mean, people are just like so crazy with technology these days.
I mean, is it people being unprotected, or is this overly unprotected?
I think what it is like there's so much stuff at our disposal at any given time that we kind of go overboard. You know?
That's true.
I mean, like, basically we can, when I was a kid, you know, if you wanted to listen to a certain band, you had to wait till the album came out or wait till the music video played on MTV. And then you had to, like, buy the album on cassette or on CD. And then listen to it. Now, all you do is just go on YouTube and type in the name of the song.
Yeah.
And it's right there, and it's like, there's no waiting. That's probably why everybody hates everything now. It complains because...
I think the more technology has advanced, the more angry we get. We got.
Because it happens too instantly. When we were kids, we waited for it. Even if it sucked back then, the fact that we waited 3 months for it made it exciting.
Yeah.
You remember, like, I don't know if you guys were, I was a Boy Scout, and we had, like, the Boy Scout magazine, Boys Life magazine. They had, like, the stupidest crap in the back of the magazine that you could order. You know, it was like whoopee cushions and,
Yeah.
and like all these joke things.
Yeah.
And you order them, and then they come, and when they come in the mail, it's always a lot smaller, and it's always a lot
Yeah,
more
it's smaller than you thought it would be.
It's a lot crappier than you thought it was gonna be.
And like you could order like they had one time, I think it was like you could order like little sea creatures like sea lions.
Yeah.
Who bought them some
The Bryant shrimp.
Yeah.
That's what they were.
was-
But it's like, they used your imagination back then, you know, it's like when you played Atari, it was just like a bunch of these little blob things, right?
Yeah.
But you could imagine that little blob was Indiana Jones and you were reenacting Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Pitfall.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. How about a pet rock?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
wow.
The first pet anyone ever had was a pet rock.
yeah,
You cannot deny that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love my pet rock. He never
Dad, can I have a dog? Here's your pet rock. Take care of that first. Then we'll see if you can take care of a dog.
Yeah. It's kind of funny, like, I always thought this would be funny. It never happened, but I always thought it'd be funny. Like, you're like, do like a sketch where like a parent like gives the kid a pet rock, and then the parent walks away, and then you like this crash, and they go back in the room, and you see like the window is shattered, and there's glass all over the floor, and the kid's like pointing the window. My pet rock ran away.
Wow. No, I can see a kid. I can see a kid at school one day need the pet rock at home, and he comes back from school, and the rock is like bigger. It's like a giant boulder right there.
It gets bigger and bigger every day.
Yeah. Go walk your pet rock. It's not a rock no more. It's a boulder. That little kid child walking down the street.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of funny, like they think it's a regular rock, it turns out to be a meteorite from another planet.
Oh wow, that's gone too far now.
No, it's just like back then. It was like they were stupid, but we enjoyed it.
Oh, we had
fun
we
being
had
tricked.
we was more creative back then.
Yeah.
Nowadays we can't even think of nothing now to be creative with.
I know people are bored.
Oh man, like we was at home talking about watching the army thing,
Yeah.
and it's like, man, this is weird. That even though people are still crazy, they still let them in the army.
Yeah. I mean.
Well, I don't think it's like, well, see, I think they before they joined the army, they put them like through physical and mental tests, and if they,
You know,
they
it
find
was
out
stupid.
that if they find out like they're crazy, they don't take them.
But you know what stupid is this? Yeah, they do that test before. They should have done that test before and in the middle of the army. Well, this person is still good. Let's go.
Kind of like Men in Black, where they have a CAT scan every 6 months.
Yeah, like do a mental scan every few months and say, well, this person is turning a little psychotic. We need to dismiss them and send them home.
Yeah. What happens is they just send them home. After they're done with them at war. They send them
Yeah,
home
but
and they're
before
all,
they send them to war, you know somebody's going crazy when
the war itself makes them crazier.
Not just the war, as the training make them crazy too.
Yeah, but what I don't like about it is like after they're done with them, you know, it's like they just kick them to the curb. You know, they got all these soldiers that are homeless.
That's why I say this: why don't just replace the soldiers with nothing but people on death row? You like to kill? Here's your excuse right here.
Well, see, the thing is,
It's like the 18.
Yeah, or like that movie, The Dirty Dozen.
Yeah. Oh, what was that about?
That was exactly what you were talking about. They had a bunch of like
Like,
convicts because they were running out of men during World War II, and they had like a really dangerous mission, and they picked a bunch hardened convicts, and they send them out there.
Hey, to catch a villain, you need a villain.
That was a good movie, though. I mean, it kind of freaked me out when I first saw it because there was a scene in it where the convicts were like actually behind enemy lines, and they had like one of them had a sniper rifle, and it was aimed. It was supposed to kill off this German officer.
Yeah.
And the officer was standing right next to Adolf Hitler, and the convict was like, "Can I? Can I?" And aiming the gun at Hitler, and the guy's like, "No, that's your target. That's your target." And the guy was like contemplating, "I want to kill Hitler," and then but he didn't.
Man.
But would you do it?
I would have went. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Would not.
Well, it's kind of like that.
Like if your target was this guy, but he's standing right next to Adolf Hitler, would
Nope, would not.
I'd have been like, okay.
I slipped.
I slipped. Oh wow.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think I would know there was a fake sneeze
Sorry.
coming.
Sorry.
Ahead of that.
I didn't mean to.
You just
actually
shot
did.
Hitler.
I
You,
hit.
you did not sneeze. You sneeze on.
I'm sorry. I have this cold and actually.
Yeah, you just got a cold
And-
after you got to the situation
And
spot.
you don't realize what you just did. You just killed Adolf Hitler in the middle of Berlin, where there's 100,000 angry German soldiers around all 12 of us.
Wow. You know what? Let's leave him
Thank,
aside.
thank you, Carrie.
Wow.
Thank you, Carrie.
Yeah, but see, he bumped into me. As
Doesn't
I
matter.
was
You sit here.
sneezing.
Here's a
I was-
clip. Here's a clip.
I was.
And matter of fact, defend yourself because we're out of here.
But you bumped into
No,
me
no, no.
as I was sneezing.
Doesn't matter. Here's your clip, and we're done. I'll talk to you.
I'll tell him the guy next to me bumped
We'll all be
into
on.
me
We'll all be on.
while I was.
11 of us are going home.
11,
Actually,
12 came, 11 came back.
12 came, 10 went back.
Oh.
If I'm in trouble, I'm gonna be like, you bumped into me. and
I'll
made me-"
leave you. We'll leave you.
No, I'll say he bumped into me.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear people say that all the time. Like, I wish I could go back in time and kill Hitler. You know, and it's like, really? Why?
time.
We'll see.
But if you kill Hitler, I mean, what would that really change?
It just makes someone else
We'll
come back.
see.
Come
That's
Someone else
for
would have
worse.
been, yeah, because there was a bunch of other people who were just like him.
Well, see, that's like the Quantum Leap episode where Sam jumped into Lee Harvey Oswald,
Yeah.
and he was like, they like showed him like at the sniper rifle, and like they showed him doing like this, and he was about to stop himself, and that's when he leaped out.
Well,
Yeah. You can't change.
you can't change history.
Yeah, that's what that book, The Time Machine, was all about. Was like, if you try to change it, something else is gonna happen to make it happen
Yeah,
the
it's
same way.
like he tried to save his girlfriend, and like she died a different way.
Yeah, that's why I like sci-fi a lot. Is like there's different types of sci-fi. A lot of people think when you say sci-fi, you think like space movies, like Star Wars.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good sci-fi stuff. Like Terminator could be considered sci-fi because it's like
It is sci-fi.
cyborgs, time travel, you know, things like that. And then you got, I mean, hell, the Avengers could be kind of like sci-fi. I mean, you got like the Hulk, who's like a mutant from radiation, and then you got like Iron Man, who's the guy who created his own robot suit. And you got Captain America, who was
Okay, everyone did it all. It was
Yeah.
Speaking of Iron Man and the war, I saw like a few months ago, like the news was like the military was planning on building actual Iron Man suits
Yeah, I heard
for
that
the
too.
soldiers.
that would be cool.
Make it safer for them to fight. You
They
know,
al- they already put him in Kevlar. I mean, why not?
make a full body armor.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a fair fight though if the other side doesn't have them.
Well, they probably will sooner than we will.
It's the terrorists.
All
I
right, well,
mean,
hold on. Where are we like a fair fight? Hold on, no, time.
I mean, you got all the.
The people on the other side is wearing full body armor, and we're not. That is
I'd have been like,
unfair.
who cares? Who cares?
This ain't no game. We not playing as a game. This ain't no game. We stop at the same time out. You know, that was a movie I watched
I
one
mean,
time.
but you have like an army of guys wearing robot suits against a bunch of people who
Doesn't matter.
who
They
don't
fought.
have robot suits.
All right,
Yeah, but
all right, hold on.
The other guys don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
They're blowing themselves
That's why.
up.
That's why I didn't like this certain movie. What's that? War Horse. Where that horse was in the middle of the two wars and he got stuck on that barbed wire fence.
Oh yeah.
I hated that movie. You know why?
Why?
Because one side, and they started shooting each other, and they started shooting, and things you know, one side said, time out. And it was like, what the hell are you talking about? Time out? What the
It's in a basketball game.
This ain't no basketball game.
Time out.
And guess what? The other side said, okay, we'll talk first time. So they put everything down. On the movie, they put the guns down on their side. They put the guns down on their side. And after that, one guy went to help the horse. He climbed the fence, and the guy said, these are stronger. He said, here, the other people on the side said, here, use this. So he didn't help the horse. After the horse was free, they all sat down for about 10 minutes later, eating, drinking, having fun. He said, yeah! He said, man, you are, and then once I said, man, you are cool, man, you are cool. He said, I gotta kill y'all.
Wow.
And he's like, I know. So they say, okay, time's in. So they both go on in both sides. And they say, you ready over there? And they say, yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
And this I said, all right, begin shooting. What the hell? What's this?
I love that idea.
No, this ain't no basketball game where you have time out in the middle of a war.
Maybe when we were kids when we played with cap guns.
That was the stupidest movie ever. Oh my God, and I saw that and I was like, did he just call time out?
In the middle of a war?
In the middle of a war? And everyone was okay. We're like, okay, well, we'll call time out. And gave people time to eat, talk to the other side, have fun, become friends with the other side.
Yeah.
Call family up, say, yeah, I'm in the middle of war. We're taking a break right now. I say, some breaking wars?
Yeah, we take breaks all the time.
Yeah, we take breaks all the time. See,
Every time a horse gets
the
caught
the people I try to kill, we meet up in the middle after 5 hours of shooting each other, and we sit down and have a cup of tea, and we go back on each side and shoot each other again. That was the who made that movie? War Horse Up should be shot.
I could see them.
It sounds like a cool idea.
That was a stupid idea.
I like that idea.
I could see him saying time out, like me and Reggie are like enemies, and I turn him like, so you want to get some coffee, and like we'll just take a break while we're on this time out.
It was somebody in the movie pulled his plan schedule out like he's gonna make it till tomorrow, saying, okay, are you free tomorrow? It's like,
Check my
let me
calendar.
mark this in my, so tomorrow you want to go in and have some, I said, okay, good.
What time?
He won't probably be alive tomorrow. Why did you make a schedule?
Well, the guys in the battle,
I
the guys in the front line don't really hate each other. They're just fighting because the guys up there at the top hate each other.
I could see it like you would be like we would be getting together and like doing that, and like we go back and I
It's
go
like
back on my side and you shoot me and kill me. It's like, oh well.
Oh, my plan
Let me
schedule
put my
drops.
gun down. I gotta scratch that off.
Oh my God, damn you!
I mean, it's like really like World War I, it'd be like, okay, you got like the Germans and the French. It's like if I was French and he was German, I mean, we wouldn't really hate each other personally. It would just be like the leader of France and the leader of Germany hate each other, and we're just used.
It's amazing how people in war don't hate each other. They just hate what you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We're not fighting a war that say, oh, I hate you because you wear this kind of shirt with these kind of jeans. I just hate you because you worship this kind of people.
I'm pretty sure that the Marines and the Army and all that actually hate the Taliban.
Yeah, for what they did, not for who they are.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not saying, oh, I hate that Taliban because he wore this nice, awesome scarf with this beautiful laid-back cape and this wonderful jeans he wore last Sunday. No, he don't hate him for what he is. He just hate him that he just did something that he's not supposed to do.
Yeah.
And that's almost all I hate comes from, is not for who you are, it's but for what you are.
Right.
But religion is it's one of the things that starts war.
Yeah, religion starts war because it's kind of like what George Carlin said. He's like, it's like you line a bunch of people up and they'd be like, do you believe in God? Like, no. Dead. And the next guy, do you believe in God? Yes. Do you believe in my God? No. Dead.
Well, look at it this way.
That's really what it is.
I was watching this, someone sent me this on Facebook one day about the Uncle Tom thing.
Yeah.
Someone said this on Facebook saying, if you look at, and this is a white guy who said this on there, and I almost agree with what he says. And he says this, that if you look at it this way, almost all black people are Toms.
Okay.
Why? Because look what
Wow.
happened back then. They believed in their own religion and stuff,
Yeah.
and yet the people back then pushed their religion on top of theirs to push their religion out the way.
Yeah.
So they say, oh yeah, we believe that a guy could walk on water and turn water into wine.
Well, okay, I'll go.
I'll believe that. I'll believe anything if you just stop whipping me, master. And guess what? People believe, the black people believe it. Next thing you know, guess what? The black people is telling the next black people, the black people telling the next black people. And guess what? We tell so many black people through history, guess what? We now have a church that says that we worship your gods.
Yeah, but it's like over generations, the stories get a little bit better and they change a little bit, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like it's faith. It's what you believe in. But you believe in it because you grew up with it, and your parents grew up with it, and their parents grew up with it over generations. It's just been like ingrained into your brain.
I mean,
That this is what it's supposed to be, and if you question it, then you're wrong.
I'm telling you now, I believe in the Bible. Yes, I do.
I know you do.
But I don't believe in the people's Bible. There's some sick stuff on that Bible.
I know there is.
Dude, like what our friend says, I'd rather question about questioning him or something like that, and instead of living by blind faith. God want blind faith.
Well, that's like.
'Cause
Well, God made
look at the
us.
scripture
That's
and
like.
the Bible. Dude, he want blind faith.
That's like.
Then why did he give us free will?
It's for us to decide what is right and what is wrong.
That's like you and me were talking. I know they don't do this, but like when they say how like when they execute an inmate, they say how it's cruel and unusual punishment to put them
No, they still say that.
in an electric chair.
Where that's your chair, a lethal injection.
But it's like really that's cruel and unusual punishment.
They did worse back then.
Compared to what they did in the Bible, they stoned them to death with rocks. They crucified them
The
on
blood
a
eagle.
cross.
The blood eagle.
Yeah.
That is
That was a Viking
worse.
thing. Yeah.
That's still worse than
Yeah.
what we doing.
I know. And then what
Would you
about-
rather? Would you rather electrocution, or getting your lungs ripped out from the back of your back and slowly die from a barely breathing?
What I'd really be scared of is like the Harry Carry, you know, the thing that samurai guys do, where it's like they
Well, that's
like, roll.
suicide right
Yeah,
there.
but that's still that's the kind of
Yeah,
death I'm
but-
scared of because
Or
you
like-
don't die quickly if you get stabbed right
or
here.
like,
Oh no, you stab yourself and you get your own intestines and
Or-
stuff
or-
out through that.
Or what was that? They I can't remember what it was. They hung you like this, and like they cut you, like lit with little marks all over your body.
I can't remember what that was.
I don't know if the
But,
Japanese used to do that or
And
what.
plus
I think
look at-
Vietnamese used to do that.
And plus,
Yeah.
look at the being crucified. That is worse than being lethal injection.
It's basically you bleed to death or you suffocate.
Yeah.
That's why they broke their legs. so
The
they
ankles
could-
right here, so you
This-
won't.
It wouldn't support them.
Because if you break
Yeah.
this part right here, it won't support it.
Yeah, I mean there was a
Like
lot
they
of
would
screwed
break-
up ways.
I
And-
know. You talk about
and then-
lethal injection, and yeah,
I
it's
mean-
it's awful. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not.
I'd rather.
But
I'd
it's
rather
not
just
cruel.
I'd rather get injected with like an overdose of potassium and just have a heart attack.
I'd rather just eat a whole thing of potassium and
Yeah, but
die.
I mean,
That's how they do it.
I mean, it's weird. It's like how they say it's cruel and unusual, and it's like really.
Well, how is he
They
gonna do it?
they stoned people to death with rocks
Oh, of
back
course.
then.
They
That
still
would,
do it today.
That would be far.
They still do that now. They
Yeah.
stone people with rocks in certain places.
Yeah, in Afghanistan they still do that.
Ah, well,
And
they
that's
want the girls to show off there.
That's more cruel and unusual than being put in an electric chair.
Ah.
They,
Because electric chairs seems like it'd be a little bit quicker.
well, like they have.
It's like he gets struck by lightning. Is that
well,
quicker?
It's like this one place, like you know how they have a firing squad.
Uh huh.
Like they'll tie someone up, and they'll start at their ankles, and they'll shoot all the way up to their chest.
That's kind of stupid too. Because by the time
That's
you
a
get
waste
to,
of bullets.
that's a waste
Well,
of
yeah,
bullets.
but
And guess what? By the
the
time you get to
thing
the,
is,
hold
but-
on. By the time you get to the stomach, he'll be dead.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when you start at the ankles,
You know how fast you gotta do that?
no, they take their time.
See,
Because-
if it's
because-
stupid, by the time you get to
because-
here, you be dead.
Yeah, but still, like, I think it's here.
You got some major arteries right here, you get there, like, you'll bleed to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
But
blowing,
like right
blowing somebody's
here-
foot
but
and leg,
like
foot
right
and leg
here.
off,
Yeah,
right
but-
there, you will bleed faster.
Yeah,
But I think that they just do it like as torture, like, you know, they want them to
Yeah.
suffer.
I'm
for
talking
it.
about
That's
a gun is not a torture. It's just a way to end things faster. A knife is a torture device.
Yeah,
Remember
but
that.
see, but see, if someone I heard if someone gets shot, it like burns.
Yeah, but a knife going inside you, you can feel it going in and coming out.
Yeah, but see, like,
we're such
I
such
don't-
violent people by nature,
I don't know
aren't
if
we?
it's, I don't know if it's true.
We are such violent people.
But like they say, when you get shot with a bullet, it's like hot.
Yeah, because it's like spinning and then.
And
Yeah,
like-
well, it's still heated up when you
Yeah,
when
but
you
no,
get shot by it.
wait. And they say when you get stabbed, it feels like
Cold.
feels cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you heat a blade up hot enough to cut through the skin so easily.
Yeah.
God, we are so violent.
I know.
But it just
Uh,
reminded, I saw this recently, there was like this Flash game someone made, and the whole point of this Flash game is that like there's like a naked man just hanging by chains like this, and the whole point of the game is
it's
just
just torture 'em. Yeah, I
torture
seen
'em,
that
and
game
it's like-
too. Actually, I played
like
that
who
online.
would, why would you?
Actually, you know who made that, huh?
Who?
A 15-year-old boy.
Wow.
Yeah, he actually made that game.
Why?
For boredness. Let's talk about one more thing before we soon off. Huh? Oh, I want to talk about this. Is it weird that we fund wars just to keep that wars going?
It's like I think someone says like a $60 billion industry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's all about land grabbing mostly. It's like
but
you need land and you need like materials like oil.
But it's weird.
And,
It's weird that the United States is a bully who keeps things going to keep bullying. I mean, it's weird.
Because you watch that
That
movie
we-
Lord of War.
Yeah, I watched it. You watch that movie?
Yeah, I like that.
It's weird that I just not noticed that we give guns to people
Oh, dude.
to fund it so we can keep war going.
What do you think we've been doing for the past 600 years?
It's like hold on. I just noticed.
Where
it.
have you been?
Hold on.
More explicitly,
It's
the
like-
U.S. since 1940.
It was
Yeah.
weird, but it's like you're that fire policeman that burned down houses just to go and save the people from the house.
What?
That's
That's a good analogy.
that's what the United States is.
Because he has a hero
That's what the United States is, a hero complex. They want that hero complex. Let's destroy let's say Pakistan
We used to be isolationists until.
and go and save Pakistan. It's like, dude, come
No,
on.
it's like we used to be isolationists until like the late 30s, whenever like World War II happened, and it was like all of a sudden after that we just got like,
Realize that there's more money
hey,
in
it's more
war.
fun to kill people.
First let's give them the means to kill other people. Come in like we don't know what's going on and kill everyone else. That's
Yeah, but we do a lot of good at the same time. I mean, like the DMZ over
So do
in
so
South
do
Korea.
yeah. So do a fireman with a fireman who burned down buildings.
Yeah.
He do good after he burned down the house.
Yeah. So we're more like an anti-hero. We're kind of like Constantine or Spawn, where we have good intentions,
I thought
but we
Batman.
do bad things at the same time.
I thought Batman's going around burning people's houses down.
No, but I mean, like analogy-wise, I'm like Spawn.
That is the worst analogy for some. That is a worse analogy for name somebody who's trying to have a hero. Batman don't have a hero complex. Batman
I
don't go
didn't
around.
name Batman. I said Constantine.
Alright, Constantine don't go around bringing evil from. Hold on. Constantine don't go around bringing the devil from the ground, then go back later and say, "Devil, go back where you came from."
What
No.
about Daredevil?
Daredevils don't have a hero complex either.
Yeah, but
Daredevil's just a Catholic.
Daredevil's not saying, "Oh, here's a gun.
Yeah,
Go
but-
shoot
but-
that kid across the street.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna come
Daredevil-
around and I'm gonna stop you from doing it."
But
You need to watch Rampage.
But see,
You
but
need
see-
to watch that movie.
He ain't doing that.
But see, he's like he doesn't kill people.
It doesn't matter.
He
He doesn't have the hero complex.
he
Anywhere you put it. He ain't
doesn't-
going around saying. He ain't going around saying this. Here, Brett Carey.
But I'm
take this gun,
saying,
take that gun and go shoot that kid over there. I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna meet you there. Okay?
I'm saying,
Stop it. Give me that gun back. No one's saying
I get what
Stop
you're.
saying that.
I get what you're saying. You're right. America. I mean, America does, but America and Britain do give guns to people and then go take them away. But they do the same thing with other stuff too.
Still.
But in Britain, the cops don't have guns.
Yeah, but they still make guns over there.
Wait, what they use in Britain then?
Baton.
Billy
Bro,
clubs.
it's-
Have you ever watched a British cop like videos on YouTube?
No.
Dude, they don't need guns. They're not wusses like
Oh, thank
usually
God.
American
I'm
guys.
imagining a Britain person
I-
after drinking tea is like doing this.
Dude, I'm telling you,
British
watch some of these
kids.
videos. They
British
just
people are
yank
really-
people out of cars, throw them over cars.
They don't need no
They have
fucking
like
guns.
superhero cops over
Like I
there.
saw
Yeah,
a
British
YouTube-
people
Yeah.
don't play around.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
They conquered about 90% of the world.
Yeah.
That's
But
like
I
I
watched
was,
a YouTube
Without
video.
guns.
that's like
Yeah.
I was watching
With guns.
Oh,
Yeah,
with guns?
India,
Oh, yeah.
South Africa,
I
Hong
That was
Kong.
because they
need
had
one.
guns.
That's
I
like,
don't
that's
need one.
like
I don't need a gun.
That's like I was watching the world's wildest police videos, and they had these convicts escape from this British prison, and like these British cops went after them, and they were like beating them with the billy club.
I
I
guess.
was like, wow.
I guess you don't need guns in a place like
I
that.
was like,
They
they
train
didn't
them.
have guns. They just had billy clubs.
Like
and
super
they're,
soldiers.
There are
beating
guns,
them.
but you have to have
It's like we don't use.
hyper regulate. You have to.
Yeah,
have, like,
I think
it's
it's
like
like
show guns. You have to have like fancy old.
I guess
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
they
I don't
have
know
that,
gun. Like you like super soldier.
Yeah, but-
you like.
But
Say,
over,
oh, my
over
side.
there, yeah, but it's like most other countries, you're not really allowed to have guns anyway. It's like America and Canada are like one of the few countries where like you can
What is
walk
that?
into a store and buy a gun
No,
without any
No,
problem.
no, that's
Oh,
not true. No, most countries allow guns in some way or another. All the Scandinavian countries, much of Europe. That there's like 7 mainland European countries that allow it. Much of Africa. Yeah, in Asia, it's varyingly restricted. But I mean, our problem with gun violence is not just an overabundance of guns. That's
Yeah.
so fast.
It's just people.
Well, it's a lot of things. It's
You might
no
pay
mental
for it.
health spending. It's a drug war that
Yeah.
only allows gangsters to become, what's his name from, what's the stupid movie from 1980, the Cuban that came over the Mario?
Scarface.
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 Allows everybody to, I'm gonna be a Scarface and make all my money because you can't buy what I'm selling at Walgreens. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
But if they made it so you could,
Well, then what? Then all of a sudden the Mexican drug cartels that are beheading people below our
We're
borders.
not be big headed people.
Well, something might happen, but eventually
they'll find something
you're
else.
taking their power away from them.
Yeah,
Well-
but they'll find something else. That's
well,
what happened
okay.
with the bootleggers.
Yeah,
Look
but,
at,
but do we still have that problem? Granted, but I
No,
mean,
but we have another problem.
yes, but those are caused by different things. We don't still have the problems of bootleggers with nothing else to do anymore. I mean, granted, we did,
Yeah.
but it's not like that reverberated for 100 years. You can't make the argument we can't make this change because then they will change and then that will be a problem.
Yeah, but that's
so
the-
then we cross that bridge when we
Look
get
at
to
weed.
it.
They come out down bootleg weed all the time now.
Yeah. But you see, it's that
Oh,
open
yeah.
door policy I hear a lot, and they are right in one sense. It's like, okay, like you close this door, there's gonna be another door that opens.
Yes, but that's where you have common sense legislation
Yeah.
that allows doors to be open to any adult that wants to take use of it. You don't treat the populace like children, and then you
They are
remove the
children.
power
Well,
of
that's like-
gangsters to circumvent loopholes in supply and demand physics, just like that. Like, why do you think there's so much money in the drug market? Because there's a demand. There is a market.
That's
Yeah.
like
You see a
So-
need, you feel a need.
Yeah, exactly.
Some poor girl, has a new boo job and stuff. Want to go digging, Miami nightclub, gotta have her coke before she goes out.
I guess exactly. She
I-
might help the night
I
go
just heard
by.
now, people are kids, and they should be
No, they're
treated
not.
like one.
No,
Wow.
Yes,
No,
sir.
they're not.
The human race are like kids. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they
Yeah,
need.
You
They
watch
just-
a lot of TV, don't you?
I
He
do.
does.
Yeah.
And I noticed that
And
kids.
you're led to believe that.
Oh, they are like
Right.
kids.
Okay, are you smart enough to make your own decisions?
No, I am not.
wow.
And I'm telling you people I know. That's why people offer my money. I can't make decisions. Look at me. I'm 300 some pounds for nothing. I spend my money on Dairy Q all the time, and I'm fat as hell.
Wow.
Remember that.
He
I'm
is
not-
not a role model. None of us are role models. None of us are role
That's
models.
why I say,
But Shaquille O'Neal.
oh man.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Shaft is a role model. But I'm telling you that
Michael Jordan?
people are just kids.
Superfly.
Kazam. Kazam. That was a great movie.
Like I said, Morgan Freeman is a world model.
But it's funny though, like some, like now they have Pence rappers that are role models now. For
Yeah.
Kids. That's the weirdest thing.
I can't listen to no rapper or no heavy metal person as a role model. All they talk about is violence or going crazy, and I'm already in crazy. That's why I get SSI. That's it.
Remember 9/11, like when Dave Chappelle had the best thing about an interview was like talking about 9/11. He's like, we don't talk to Ja Rule. Dave Chappelle said, why want to talk to Ja Rule right now and stuff? I got something happened. I gotta talk to Ja Rule.
Oh wow.
If I had Ja Rule's number, I'd probably text him and ask him what he thought about it.
Dude, if I had one person's phone number, I wish I had Morgan Freeman.
What?
God, he
Just
can
to listen to his voice.
He can read my
Bill Cosby's number.
he can read my diet plan and make it sound like it's a story from hell. This cholesterol is over 300, and somehow his eternal sugar always get high.
Like I know you don't get depressed, but like
Yep.
if you did, you could call.
But you ever
Morgan
saw
Freeman
the-
up.
I never.
Like you could call more.
Oh.
Like you could like if I know you don't get depressed, but like if you did, you'd be like Morgan. It's Kenneth. I'm
It's okay,
depressed.
Kenneth.
I never get depressed.
No,
Being depressed is for the weak.
No, but like.
I get
being depressed is for the rational.
No,
I
for the
get
weak.
depressed.
Yeah.
No, but watch. Like
I
if
get
you got
depressed a lot.
depressed, you could call Morgan Freeman up. Hey Morgan, it's Kenneth. I'm depressed. Cheer me up. I'm like,
You start telling you a story about the
He said, let me get the
1930s.
phone.
Yeah.
No,
As a kid, you
let me get the
crossed
phone
away.
book. There's a person living in the same and saying, God, thank God.
thank
No, but
you,
I never
Morgan.
get- I never get
Kind
depressed.
of
Wow.
speech,
But I can tell you right now, I never get depressed, dude, man.
Yeah, you do.
Name one time I got depressed. Name one time.
Name one time.
Can't.
If you're not depressed every day of your life,
Not depressed.
you should just also not be depressed for the entire day.
Oh, I'm never depressed at all.
Then you need to read more news from abroad.
Oh, from abroad. I pay cheaper than that for that.
I'm out. You got like 3 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's do some shout outs.
Oh, well, I think we had our series time for Brain Fart, which started January on every first Saturday. It's every first Saturday.
So,
for 45.
anybody who wants to be on TV,
So everybody want to come on?
we gave away prizes. It's gonna be simple questions. Was it like first
Math, science,
first through
seventh,
seventh grade?
questions. I need some more
Trivia
questions for the adults.
Yeah.
The adults, kids can come on with different prizes. There'll be food and have fun
Yeah,
on that.
everybody's gonna Carrie,
email
you
me
wanna
at
say
Kenneth
hi to
Franklin.
anybody?
Wait, email me at KennethFranklin37 at gmail.com. If you know kids that want to come on TV, let us know. We have different prizes for anyone. I think that.
You fit kids against adults.
No, kids go against kids. Adults gonna be against adults.
That would be good. Be like almost 400 fifth graders.
We had that last time, a kid versus an adult on our new show, on the show, and the kid beat the adults
By like 1,000 points.
by 1,000 points, and he had like 600 points,
Well,
and he didn't know nothing. He was like,
I want to shout out to Barry. I think Barry's watching.
Yeah, Barry's watching. Barry's probably watching.
What's up, Barry?
Barry.
Hey.
Man, you're my boy, Barry.
I was surprised he didn't call today. He's probably getting ready to go soon. I want to thank everyone for making the AOC what it is.
We love AOC. We love you guys for watching.
And
And
Barry Ward's,
watch the next show following ours is. You want to say it?
sports. It's
It's the desk. That camera right there.
Sports Entertainment of the Night.
Follow that show. It's really good.
Yeah, it's gonna be on right after
You're
us.
talking about the Sunday Awards, the video awards. I might be like going to work and take somebody's video awards.
Hey. So watch it after. Is that right after our show?
Yeah. They might be using the same background.
I probably will.
Yeah.
But soon be on the air. Want to say anything before we go?
I want to say hi to my Aunt Debbie, my grandma, probably watching over in Tucson. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Annabelle, my mom, Tamara, all my cousins and my sisters.
Why do
Love
you
you.
think? You think got some dark names?
What?
Wow.
Tamara?
No, yeah, it sounds dark.
Annabelle?
Yeah.
What's wrong? That's because of that stupid movie.
Can
Before that
I-
movie came out, no one said anything bad about Annabelle. It's a beautiful name. That
Yeah,
movie-
now it's like you can't I can't close my eyes.
It's like I can't have it. It's like if I had a son and I named him Freddy, everybody'd be like, no, you can't name him Freddy, or you can't name him Damien, or you can't name him anything like that.
Demon names.
Or Jason,
Demon names.
or Chucky. Because of a movie?
Movies sometimes ruin things. It's sad.
Yeah, but I had a friend named Luke, and I felt bad for him because everybody growing up like,
Do the Star Wars thing.
you had to be like Luke.
Use the Force, Luke.
Be like Luke, I am your father.
Oh,
Yeah.
no fall.
I'm gonna tell you now. Yeah, I told myself it's my name Luke. I did that to him, and I say, and I always do this. These are not the joys you're looking for. And he's like, what? Like, these are not the joys you're looking for.
That's the wrong one.
And it's like wrong. It's like, it doesn't matter. These are not the joys. It really wish it would work. It would be awesome if it did.
What, the Jedi mind trick?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I had superpowers, I would not be here right now. I'd be the one that find bring it into a bank. Yes, I'll be a villain.
Okay, so you had superpowers, you wouldn't use them for good?
Oh God, no.
No,
Oh.
The people, because if you look at the world right now, who's winning more, the good or the bad?
Good.
No,
evil
bad.
prevails when good men do nothing.
Wait, what's that's from?
From,
Evil prevail. Was that from that movie?
no,